Beloved, glorious I Am Presence, to Thee I align all parts of my being, including my holy Christ self, my personalities, my body elemental, to whom I give much thanks for all of the wondrous work that it does, to my new spirit, and to all the parts of my being. All parts of my being are now in balance, harmony, and alignment. I am fully contained within my heart diamond and Metatron's cosmic egg. I am now ready for today's message. Greetings, beloveds. Many of you are experiencing a downpouring of joy, of bliss, of light, as the work that you are doing begins to show its results. Although we did say recently that you should not look to measure the results of your being. It is always good to be thankful when you perceive them. When you feel the bliss, when you feel the joy and the love of your divine being, give thanks. Know that it is in part because of the work that you do, but it is also in great part the grace of God that floods forth to you because of the work that you do. In the outer world, when you exert a certain effort, the results are immediately apparent. There is a direct cause and effect. It is not so in the inner world, at least in the same way. You can sometimes spend years without feeling a great result from your meditations. However, they are there in very subtle ways. And whenever you perceive them, be grateful for them and remain focused on them for as long as they can possibly remain within your consciousness. Or, perhaps I should say, for as long as you can hold them there. For they do not leave of their own volition, beloveds. It is you who decide if and how you are able to hold on to these wonderful feelings that are coming through to you. Each time that your mind is distracted by other thoughts, the feelings diminish or vanish completely. But then it is also usually quite easy to once again bring the feeling back. This is a great meditative process, beloveds. To just sit in silence with yourself, be focused on these wonderful feelings that you are receiving because of the wondrous spiritual work that you have done. And then just watch as the other thoughts and feelings vie for your attention. Everything and everyone wants your attention. Your attention is, shall we say, an extension of your consciousness? A lighthouse directs the light anywhere it wants. The light itself remains the same, but that which is illumined changes according to where you place the focus. It is the exact same way within you. Your light, your attention never change, but your attention serves as a way to focus the light and consciousness that you are. This is where your mastery can best be developed and exploited. You must determine what you choose to focus your consciousness, which means your love and your light, upon. All the world around you wants your love and your light, whether it appears that way or not. But many of these thoughts that come through you are mere distractions, especially if they are negative thoughts. Because then, instead of you sharing your love with the source of those thoughts or the object of those thoughts, you are simply feeling negative energies. And so in that state, no one is getting love. Not you, and not the ones that you are thinking about. So as you do this meditation of being focused on the glorious feelings of your I Am presence, or of God, however you choose to perceive it, allow yourself to be filled with these feelings. Keep your focus upon them as best you can. And when the distracting thoughts come through, do not react to them, nor respond to them, nor hold on to them. Simply allow them to pass through and refocus your mind instantly on those wondrous feelings. As you do this, the intensity of the feeling will grow, and it will become easier to maintain the feeling within you. For the purpose of your meditations is, well, there are many purposes, but the two purposes that I wish to address at this time are control of the mind and the ability to take those feelings that you are able to feel and focus upon during your meditation out into the world, for that is where it is needed. A person who can attain great states of love, joy, and peace in meditation, and then who goes out into the world and who gets easily irritated, angry, frustrated, is of no use to the light as a being of light. That is spiritual work that is done for ego gratification. So practice, beloveds, when you are out in the world, maintaining this same state of peace, love, and joy that you are able to attain during your meditations. If you are not yet able to perceive these states willfully during your meditations, then that is something that you still need to work on, beloveds. And it is most important that you do so. Your feelings are constantly being radiated out everywhere around you. And most importantly, into your own body. Negative feelings are the basic cause of all disease in the body. Feelings that get stuck in your body do not allow the light and love of God to flow through those cells, those organs, those parts of your body that have been used as a depository for negative emotions. When it is said that everything that you send out comes back to you, this is very true. It not only comes back to you, it stays with you until you purify it, transform or transmute it into the highest spiritual energies of love and light. And so all those negative thoughts and feelings that you have put out over the years have come back and got stuck in the various parts of your being. And not only in the physical body, but in the emotional body and the mental body as well. And so these three bodies, when they are not flowing perfectly with light as they should, start to cause problems, illnesses, which can eventually result in death. So always, beloveds, when you are working with healing energies, whether for yourself or another, the very first thing that you should do is to put yourself in a state of love. For how can you heal yourself or another if you do not love them? Love is the most basic energy of healing. And when you love someone, you are always helping in healing both of yourself and of the person to whom you give this love. So allow this love to flow from you at all times, but especially when you wish to assist another in their healing. This transmutation of your being is taking place right now. You can either assist it or fight it. My suggestion to you is that you assist. that you allow all the transformations that are taking place within you to be accepted by the totality of your being. Allow yourself to focus on the most beautiful feelings that you possibly can at any given moment. And your life will continue to unfold graciously, divinely. I love you all so very much. I thank you for listening to these videos. I am Metatron.